semi-final is over. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, ladies and gentlemen, I already said that. Mesdames et carré, here we are once again. This is the semi-final number 2 of Pomi, who is playing against Nerchio. Pomi on Xelnaga Kevins, where Nerchio really played well. Won the game, so Nerchio, even though he played well, lost the game. Pomi won game number 1, then it was meta loss for those close positions, and so the fate was sealed already for Nerchio, but apparently he was able to win this doing a really nice timing attack, having a very nice army composition, adding some speed circlings instead of roaches at the absolutely right timing in the mix, so he was able to defeat Pomi on Metalopolis, and now it is Shakura's Plateau, it is macro time, it is Kilometer Rhyme, and we are on cross positions. Nerchio here spawning as the yellow Zerg in the bottom left, Pomi spawning as the red Protoss in the top right, and apparently Nerchio knew that Pomi likes to prefer to play as the yellow Protoss, so that's why he picked the yellow race in the end. So teasing a little bit, even already before the game started. And what did each player do? Of course, Nerchio, he likes to play it safe, especially in the beginning, going for the spawning pool first, going for the metabolic boost right away. There we see the hatchery, and what opening did Pomi do? He did go for a forge, then follow it up with a fast nexus. Now there we see the nexus, and this should be exactly it is the cybernetics core. So we still have a whoops, wrong button. Here it is. We still have a small entrance here. Apparently not anymore. I'm not too sure if any units fit through here, through this gap, but I doubt this. I think maybe some zealots or some probes can fit through here, but we will see about that soon enough. So this hatchery just finished. Nerchio is already mining from it, going for the lair at the natural expansion. He wants to have the additional HP of the lair. It is 500 more, so because the hatchery 1,500 hitch points, and Alfred Hitchcock is talking about books, and the books he like get more hitch points than the other hitch points. Other books he does not like that much. Hitch points, the word's new creation. You heard it here first. So what is Nerchio doing? This is what I really like, and which is more important than hitch points actually, or running like a crazy person around the room. It is taking down the destructible rocks. And speaking of crazy persons, I'm not sure if you did this already, but not just stand up where you are right now. Go for the nearest mirror, look in the mirror, and this person you see in the mirror, tell this person that you are an awesome person. It is time to have some self-motivation going on. Apparently I did not do that today, but I will make it for sure happen. So, what is Pomi doing right now? Pomi is going for the Stargate, and he's moving out with his first unit, which is the Void Ray, here to the left. So, what will this Void Ray spot? Not only this Overseer, and the Overseer is apparently not faster than the Void Ray, so this Overseer will go down. Will he drop a changeling before the Overseer goes down? No, he will not, but he spotted this gateway and he spotted the Stargate, so now the Void Ray is out. Now the Phoenix is out. What about those Zerglings? Is he pulling those Zerglings away? No, not just yet, but he's even not checking what's going on at the destructible rocks with either the Phoenix or the Void Ray. So Phoenix coming in. But Nerchio, he decided to go for the Hydra then, even though he didn't know about the Stargate at all. Maybe he was anticipating it of some sort. Going for the Hydras right away. He's got the 4 Hydras en route, got the +1 en route, he's got the Grooved Spines en route. So he's just getting every important upgrades, and at the 9-minute mark going for another expansion here at the 10 o'clock position. This Zergling is still moving around, spotting all those 3, actually now 4 cannons. And what do we see by Nerchio? Do we see a drop? Do we see a Nidus Worm? Because I can't expect him, I don't expect him to just move over here through the top, just attack from behind with the Hydras. I expect a Nidus Worm here in that area, expect a Nidus Worm in that area, or just plain and simple mass overload drop in the main base of Pomi. Or is he just going for the all macro play using his Hydras in a more defensive mode, just can get up enough tier 3 takes? So I'm really curious where this is going by Nerchio, because it is pretty obvious what Pomi is doing. Pomi is just getting more stuff, and what unit do you get? When you play against the Zergler, of course you get the Colossus out. So he's got one Robo Bay, one Robo Facility. The Robo Bay just finished. He's getting another Robo Facility, which is this one. So double Robo all the way out of 2 bases. But apparently I was wrong. Nerchio indeed is going here for the top position. What about the Hydras attacking now, this Void Ray and the other Phoenixes? And there are not enough Phoenixes out to pick some units out. Pomi now here warping in 2 cannons. Those cannons will take another 10 seconds. This means the rocks will be finished in time, but Nerchio won't be successful at all, because there are the sentries. There's cannon number 1, there's cannon number 2. Just send a couple of units there to scout, run away in time, but now he decided to go for the cannons, and he even was attacking 1 sentry, now attacking the 2nd cannon, and those Roaches still have enough HP to provide some vision uphill, but now not anymore. Maybe he will be able to send some Zerglings in. Will Pomi be able to place another force field? And now this is happening. If you let some units in, they will get cut in half, and not only by the force fields, but also by the thermal lance of the Colossi, just ripping and cutting through those forces. A couple of Zerglings got in, but Pomi with a safety cannon in his main base, just in case of the fact that Nerchio might be going for the Mutalisk. I mean, he's got the Spire finished, but he's decided to go for the Corruptors right away without going for any Mutas at all. This is what I really like by Nerchio. Now going for another expansion here at the top left. And what is Pomi doing on the other hand? He's just building Colossi like crazy. He's got 3 out, going for 2 more. But he doesn't really have the anti-air ground support, because he's just got 2 Phoenixes, 5 Stalkers. This is not enough. Now 7 Stalkers is still not enough to deal with all those Corruptors. He's got the +1 en route with the Corruptors. He's got the +2 nearly finished for the Roaches and the Hydras. Now getting the Pneumatized Carapace, which is the Overload speed upgrade and the Overseer speed upgrade too as well. He's not spreading any creep. He's got just 1 creep tormer around. It is enough to connect this 2nd expansion with the natural and the main base, but he should do a better job in my opinion, to spread the creep there. I was looking just for the words. He's got 4 more Corruptors en route, and now it's time for the Corruptors to deal as much damage as possible, and it's time for the Roaches and the Hydras to take out the Stalkers, but apparently this is not enough for him, and even though Nerchio is on this base, Nerchio is on this base as well, it is not looking too good for him. There he is being a little bit ironic. He just waits for more forces to arrive. He's got 10 more Roaches in production, a couple of more Corruptors. Now Pomi is going here for the inverse smiley face expansion, or just to say it plain straight, the 12 o'clock. There are the Corruptors, now 10 in total, and 10 Corruptors are actually doing quite a lot of damage there, especially considering with the corruption ability those Colossi die so fast. But on the other hand, it is just not enough Roaches, it is not enough Hydras, so Pomi will take this game most likely, because now with this hedge going down, Nerchio is back in the Stone Ages in terms of economy, because yes, he is nearly mined out in his main, do not have too many minerals left in his natural, and Pomi is just getting in here with more and more Stalkers, and even though Pomi is not even going for a single upgrade, even though he had the Forge since day 1, it is enough for him to take the game. Let's take a look at the supply to see, this is actually happening. 131 supply against a 52 supply. And I'm just putting up the message log here once again. There we go. But he said GG, and he said good luck in the finals, and he said of course he's still waiting for the balance to come out. And yeah, Congratulations to Pomi advancing to the finals. We saw a couple of nice games of Pomi, and because of the fact that Pomi actually won against Braddock, and Braddock, I think is looking good for him, whoever he is facing in the finals. Actually, I have no idea who he's facing in the finals, so let me just... It is Dystar. Dystar won against Underdog, so it will be a PVT, and Pomi showed us how good his PVT is. Now, of course, the question will be, did he win against Braddock because he knows Braddock so well, because they are on the same team, or just because of the fact that his PVT is just awesome? I mean, he played really, really good against Braddock. Had a nice timing, fast, high Templar, fast Colossus. Was awesome. So, Pomi against Dystar coming up next, and unfortunately I'm not sure if it will be a best of 3 or a best of 5. Personally, I think it was only a best of 3, because last week as I was casting, I think it was only a best of 3 instead of a best of 5. So now it will be a best of 3. I said make it a best of 5, and putting in the trademark special NJ best of 5 mustache smiley. So I'm just now asking, maybe we will be able, if it will be a best of 5. And I said, I'm serious, how about asking the players if they can agree to a best of 5? And we got, if the players agree, it will be a best of 5. So now I have to talk to my guys. I have to talk to Dystar, and I have to talk to Pomi just to make it sure. I try to do my best so we can get a best of 5 instead of a best of 3 here.